Can you believe how fast this is moving? Box 19 is up, the dressing rooms are nearly finished, and the VIP ring is starting to look like the luxury hospitality space it was always designed to be. Today at Spotify Camp Nou, every zone delivered, and the footage from inside the stadium is some of the best we have seen. Strap in, because this one is packed from start to finish. Starting at the lateral zone, today the crane was busy lifting another pillar into place, pushing toward the north goal. Pillar number 9 of the 46 that will go all the way around the stadium was guided up and received by workers waiting at height. Simple process on paper, but every single one of these moments matters, because once that pillar is locked in, the next radial beam can follow, and once the beam is in, the next compression ring box becomes possible. That is exactly what happened today. Pillar up, beam confirmed on the same side shortly after. The supply chain is clearly running well, with beams of different sizes sitting staged nearby, each one shaped slightly differently depending on exactly where in the ring it is going to sit. Some are longer, some have a different profile at the connection end, and that is because as the ring moves around the stadium, the geometry shifts and the components have to adapt with it. The big moment of the day was the box lift. Box 19 was rigged and ready with guide ropes attached after a small last-minute correction at ground level before the lift was cleared to go. It rose cleanly, but once it got up to height, the wind picked up, and the rotation needed to align it correctly became a real challenge. The box had to be turned close to 180 degrees mid-air, with rope handlers on both sides pulling and adjusting to get the orientation right before it could be brought down into position. It took time, and it was not straightforward, but the team got it done. Once seated, perno installation began immediately, with 24 fixing points per side locking it into the structure. 19 boxes now placed on the lateral, and with Cimbra supports already staged and beam stock confirmed on site, the next sequence is lined up and ready. Over at the shop diamond, the waterproofing process kicked off today. A gray-black coating was applied across the upper roof surface, and workers were still finishing off sections and checking the small concrete retention barriers that run across the surface to hold the future vegetation layer in place. It is the first real finishing step for that structure, and it is a big deal. Once the diamond and the new museum are both wrapped up, the old temporary store can finally start coming down, and that changes the whole look of the exterior significantly. Inside the VIP ring, the first floor is really coming together. The aluminum curtain wall profiles are in place, and crews are actively building out the galvanized steel framework for bathrooms, hospitality bars, and service spaces throughout the lateral section. Some areas already have rock wool insulation fitted behind the walls, and finished dark tone panels going up on the surface. Walking through these spaces, you start to understand just how large and open they actually are. 2 full 360-degree rings wrapping the entire stadium. The scale of it is hard to appreciate from the outside. The press room is still in the middle of its cabling and technical fit-out. The corridors and surrounding rooms look more advanced, but the main amphitheater space still has a serious amount of work ahead. September feels like a stretch for that one, but the summer is long, and the pace on this build has been surprising before. And then the dressing rooms. Access today, and genuinely close to done. Showers, lockers, jacuzzi area, and team meeting spaces are all visible and taking their final shape. Both squads share this facility, and based on everything visible today, September is very much realistic. That is everything from today. Every single zone is moving, and this build just keeps picking up pace. If you enjoyed it, drop a comment below, hit the like button, and subscribe if you have not already. It all helps keep these updates going, and there is a lot more still to come as this stadium edges closer and closer to the finish line. See you next time.